I have to say that one of the biggest things that irritates me are people like this gentleman right here who thinks that because he is a successful businessman that somehow his voice is so important that everybody must listen to it. Let me be very clear. I think that socialism is a bad idea. I think communism is a bad idea. I think any candidate running on that platform here in America needs to leave and go somewhere else and peddle your bullshit somewhere else. But at the same time, the arrogance of this motherfucker right here is exactly why people hate business owners, hate rich people, hate all of that, because this guy right here has no more of a valid opinion than anybody else. I don't care how much money you have. Your opinion is not so important that you should feel entitled to a fucking thing. Not one thing. Okay? I am sick and tired of people who do well in their fields and think that somehow entitles them to anything. Take your money, go do your business, and keep your fucking opinions to yourself. We don't care. You are not such an expert on everything that everybody has to listen to you. The arrogance of this guy. The arrogance of this guy and every other business owner who thinks that because they were able to become successful in what they were doing, that somehow that justifies them criticizing anybody else for not wanting to hear what they have to say. The idea that this guy thinks that his opinion is so valuable. Oh my God, it's so valuable that everybody, like, these leaders should be pulling me into their office and picking my mind and listening to what I have to say. And no. The reality is that at the end of this clip, you hear the real reason why he wants to have these meetings with these people. He wants to have meetings with this guy because he wants to find out how serious he is about his socialist agenda, so that he, for his own benefits, can figure out what he's going to do for his companies, his investments. I don't give one big fat fuck about your business, motherfucker. I don't care. And it angers me to no end when people like this get on air and start talking all this shit about people. You're just a dude. You're just a dude. You are nobody special. You got lucky and got yourself into something that allowed you to make money for you. Great. Go enjoy that shit. But you're not fucking God. You're not a fucking guru. You're not nothing. You have one thing you do well, and that's it. The arrogance of these people. This is why this country sucks. Because you have rich people like this who think that because they got lucky and they were able to get rich on whatever it was that they're doing, that they somehow need to be involved in everyone else's bullshit. Take that shit and shove it up your ass. Rich people really need to start shutting the fuck up. We don't want to hear your shit anymore. You're going to piss us off to the point that we just come and take your shit. And there's nothing you can do about it because we outnumber you millions to one. I highly suggest that if you have more than $1 million, zip your fucking mouth, because we don't want to hear it anymore. We're tired of hearing from rich people. You already made it. Keep your shit, put your head down, and keep to yourself. Because you're going to keep pissing off normal people like me, and then we're going to go do socialist shit and just take your money. Because we can. Because we outnumber you. And that's just the end of the story. Shut up.